Carolina mountains, you really can't see them. Everything looks green, but here you can see where it's flat and green. And then the Grand Canyon is just, the canyon is deep. Wow. Hey y'all, I'm Carolina Tony. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going on a trip. This is a major trip, and we are here at the Grand Canyon. We have procured 2 seats on a tour, and we are going to look at the Grand Canyon and some awesome sights. We'll play a little bit of music and just take it in, and we'll get started right after the station identification. Just to give you an idea of what's fixing to happen is probably in about 15 miles we will be at the Grand Canyon. We got really lucky when we booked our tour with the Grand Canyon Jeep Tours and Safari. This company was really a first-class outfit, and I highly recommend them. I will put their contact information in the description.
They had ancestors that came out here in the mid-1800s. I guess they staked a mining claim, and they've been here ever since. So it's a pretty, you know, how much we've gained elevation. We probably gained about 500 feet of elevation as we've been driving, and of course, you'll see how we continue to gain elevation, even though it's not going to feel like it, of course, until we get there. But you'll see, you know, how much we continue up here.
This is the Grand Canyon Railroad. It goes from Williams to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, pretty far back there. I have not seen the well. I've had to look for it. I can't really find out where it was. A man named Sanford Rowe came here in the mid-1800s, invited all of his friends and family to come work at this mine. So this was like a little bustling community for quite a while.
This is the Grand Canyon Village.
That are kind of joined together. Some of them do look like singles, others look like they do share a bathroom. Just taking like a trip down or back up. I think it's like a 4-hour trip down and up, same day, and there's also like a 6-hour ride that brings you to a place called the Phantom Ranch. One area that's kind of like a nice area where you can kind of walk down and look into the canyon a little bit. If we can, we'll try to all stick together. This way we can get to this spot. We'll get out to the other areas down Desert View Drive after this.
All right, you are going to see it just as I am going to see it. For my very first time, we were on a little tour, 6 of us, and we're walking down a path. And let's see what's around the corner. Okay, it is coming into view.
So you can see the Colorado River here in a couple spots. So if you see like, you know, where the rock is kind of, you know, with a V right there. And if you look off to the right, you'll see another piece of the Colorado. You'll see like, you know, a shadow going across it. And that's one of the bridges. So there's 2 bridges that go across. That particular one is called the Black Bridge or the Combat Bridge. It's a suspension bridge that the mules ride.
This is the Grand Canyon, and I don't know about you, but I am totally blown away. I am standing right on the very edge of a canyon. I can't say nothing. I'm totally speechless. And if you fall off here, you are in big trouble because it's a long way down.
That's where the Native Americans used to live. So whenever you see those cottonwood trees there, that's a good, good indication that there was water. There is a natural spring down there, but the houses you see down there now are ranger stations.
Yeah, I can see one. There's a ranger station there. But that's where the Native Americans used to stay.
Oh, yeah, I see the
At the bottom of the canyon.
And now it's a campground. you know, and there's a water pumping station.
Here's just another lookout point.
Okay. Yeah, they found that like the railings don't help. Yeah, there's the most dangerous spot in the park is Mather Point, which is part of the visitors.
Colorado?
Yeah, it's right here. Excuse me.
You do the V. The dirty, muddy water.
See the deep?
Unfortunately, like muddy right now.
So, right.
Like you know, it's very deceptive.
Right in the V there, that is the Colorado River.
You'll start seeing everything swirl.
See
Of
it.
course, people still try to jump in. You know,
It's kind of
whether the
right
heat does
there.
get disorienting for whatever reason, I've been pretty disoriented. Now that I'm kind of
Muddy today.
the north is pretty expansive. Now you don't get this. Open
So
view
where
or
I'm
anything.
standing right now,
You see a lot of
on the
spots
south side, across to the north side, is about 7 miles, he said.
Yeah, so it's 10 miles across
10 miles across.
here. Now it gets up to 14.
Yeah, so where I'm standing to the north side is about 10 miles, and it's 3 miles down to the river.
Yeah.
And there is the Colorado River there. And there's actually a bridge that goes across it. It's only accessible by mule or by walking. So we are in an area that most of the tourists never go. Our tour guide, he knew the way. He said that we would not be disappointed. Oh wow.
Yeah, you see a good stretch of the Colorado here, going all the way out here to the left. And of course coming up here from the right here. So right down in front of us there's a bunch of rapids. Kind of looks like it's on pause, you know what I mean? Because you can't, looks like it slows down.
Do you see where I'm standing? I'm like thousands of feet above this thing. It was a lot getting here. This particular spot, our tour guide knew about it. A lot of the tourists don't come this way, but it was well worth it. A short little hike, but just look. That don't take your breath away, nothing will. And what's this called?
So this is a juniper tree?
A juniper.
Yeah, so you see everyone doing like yoga around these trees. Yeah, but you know, there's no vortex here, I assure you.
In 1898, Pete Berry, a miner turned hotel manager, would greet you here at the Grandview Hotel on the Canyon Rim. It was a 12-hour stagecoach ride from Flagstaff.
That's the owner. To me, it looks just like Sam Elliott. Yeah, he does.
Okay, here is the hotel where it's set on the top of the cliff. And a close-up view. And there is the owner. And I'm assuming it is his wife.
Yeah.
Just the way she's looking at him. But I was told that this man looks a lot like Sam Elliott.
Likely robbed every day.
In 1901, the Grandview was the Grand Canyon's most popular tourist destination. Grandview boasted the best hotel and some said the best trail. After 1901, when the Santa Fe Railroad reached the Grand Canyon Village, 11 miles west from here, few tourists opted for the jolting stagecoach ride to Grandview. So this was the actual start of the mule trail. And I can't imagine being on a mule walking down this trail. And it's steep. And just look how narrow this thing gets. No thanks.
There we go. This is what's now. Yeah, not big, but it's good.
On the very top.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have enjoyed our trip to the Grand Canyon. It really was grand, wasn't it? If you did, be sure to give me a big old thumbs up. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. But until next time, y'all have a good day.